What is going on, y'all? We're here today on these Pioneer mini split. Ugly ass install, but he claims it's not cooling. I just kicked it on inside. I come outside, and this is a really poor job, like extremely poor job of an install, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure this thing is completely flat. I don't feel no hot air. I don't feel no coldness on the copper, and it keeps shutting on and off out here. And there she shut off and turned back on. Shut off, turn back on. Shut off, turn back on. So I am pretty sure this thing is completely flat on refrigerant. It's a big old mess back here. And he's like, oh, I want you to fix it if you can, and then try and get the condenser up in that bracket. It's like, dude, that ain't gonna happen today. Might happen in the next few days, but I doubt it. They might need to replace the unit because this thing is pretty old. It's not even installed straight, as you can see. And you can definitely tell this thing is old. And as you can see, they even have like a plastic pan here. So I'm guessing this thing has dripped water a couple times. So let me grab my pouch here and grab my gauges, and we're gonna jump back outside. Okay, so I got it open, and come to find out, I don't even have to use my adapter. Somebody left an adapter hooked up to it. I'm guessing the Schrader valve was leaking. But I don't think this thing has any air in it. I mean, no refrigerant in it. Nope. Not at all. This thing is completely flat. Completely flat. I do not understand this bundle of wires, nor this bundle right here. I am not completely sure what the hell this is. Well, exactly what I said. The unit is indeed completely flat on refrigerant. So let me try and see if I can find the power. Because it comes in this way. Then it comes into this box. Then it comes out of this box into this whip. And the whip goes under. I hope it's in this pan. It says filter pump, pool GFI, and true cleaner. So it is not in here. Let's see if there's a panel inside of this small office. So I don't see anything else here. That's off. Yeah, let me jump inside real quick. Okay, so I don't see any panels in here. But this thing's falling apart. Completely falling apart. It's falling off the wall too. Yeah, man, there's no way I'm fixing this. I might just tell him, dude, honestly, you need to replace it. Either you replace it with another mini split, or you might have to end up buying a window unit and just set him up in any of these windows. So, all right, so after pressure testing and everything, pressure drops pretty good. And come to find out, you got a leaky evap coil. Yep, got a leaky evap coil. So, like I said, I might just try and get them to do a replacement. Let me see if I can throw some soapy bubbles on that and locate the actual leak with the soapy bubbles. Okay, so I think I might have found the exact spot where it's leaking. I believe it's right there. The meter keeps going crazy, and as you can see, there's a bunch of bubbles in there. So it might be in the second layer of the coil, because this coil has pretty much 2 layers on it. So I'm guessing it's the back side. I think this is a double layered. It could be, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 thin coils, yeah, right up against each other. So, like I said, there are the bubbles. That's where it keeps going crazy. So we're gonna call it the evac coil. It's gonna be the one. So let's see what the homeowner will want to do with this, because here these are just bubbles. That got created while that deal went up and down, but I don't see any more bubbles here or around here. The only spot I keep seeing more bubbles is right there in the middle. So it's a tiny, tiny pinhole leak. I don't know if you can catch the bubbles moving. But there's our leak, like I mentioned before. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit closer. So I just got my knife in there and kind of moved the coil around. But this unit is pretty old, like I said. I do not even recommend trying to fix this thing, to be honest, because it's gonna be trouble after trouble. And this does not say a date on it. Well, this is a 13 SEER mini split Pioneer. It is a 13.5 SEER. It's a 120 volt, 9,000 BTUs. And still, I think it's too big for this tiny office, but that's the smallest capacity they sell. So let me bring the homeowner here and see what they will suggest we can do, because obviously I cannot take a decision for them. It's up to them if they want to try and patch it or replace it, but I always recommend trying to replacing it, because trying to fix this thing is just going to be a headache, and it's going to be creating problem after problem. So let me knock on that door, let them know, and see what's up. All right, guys, so like I said, I spotted the leak in the indoor. I already let the homeowner know, and obviously he wants a quote to replace it. I would love to replace this, take this whole PVC stuff out of there and redo all this kind of stuff nice and neat, put the condenser there, put everything real nice. But by the looks of it and what he's telling me, I doubt he's gonna go with us to replace it. He was already telling me that if he could find a unit and see if we can give him a price to install it. So when they start acting up like that and asking those kind of questions, they usually do not end up going with the install. So they usually prefer, and that's why they got this mess in the first place, because they cheap out on this kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna put my things away and get the rest of the